For Abram Smith.
Abram, did y'all go in today thinking y'all were going to run the ball a lot? Y'all had over 300 yards rushing.
We went in today knowing that was going to be a fight. They run wide zone, we run wide zone. We knew hey, we wanted to be the team to set that across. Hey, we're the better team at running wide zone. So when we went into the game, that's exactly what we wanted to do, and I think we did it.
What do you think you've been able to do this season to kind of establish that Phil Cal back role for this team?
I think for the most part, just go downhill, get yardage, and whenever it's time to move the sticks, I think for me, I'm able to do that. So to be the cowbell or whatever, I think that's my role, and I'm going to embrace it.
Is this a game that showed y'all's toughness as a team?
I feel like it is one of the games that showed our toughness. That's a pretty tough team out there, and it's talked about. A well-respected team. And they're known for their toughness as well. So I think for us, like I said, we're going to go out there and we're going to fight. So I think this was a big game, and we needed to show our toughness.
How much does it fire you up when you're able to run over somebody? Basically, I think it was perhaps number 5 that you let. He was down on the ground. I mean, what does that do for your teammates, and what does that do for you personally?
I think for the team, when the team sees that, the energy gets skyrockets, and then I think for me and the offense, my energy just goes up, and now once I know I can do that and I can, impose my will, on defenses, I think for me it just gets me going, and then knowing that there's a good chance I'm not getting stopped, and I can be the, the hammer to the nail, I think it just keeps me going.
Your story's been told about being a running back in high school. Is it just linebackers and former linebackers now that carry the ball?
Dylan Doyle got a couple scores today, so I think for the most part, I think it's just the physicality part of it. So I guess you could look at it that way. Linebackers are a lot more physical, and so I think that's one thing we're trying to establish in the running back room. And I know you've seen Trustin a couple times run a couple people over, and so I think that's one thing. Yeah, linebackers are coming into the backfield and making things happen. So it's kind of great to see Dylan out there and get a couple scores.
Post-game locker room sounded like a lot of chants, cheers going on in there. Did you hear from in here? What was the atmosphere like?
Oh, man, we're excited. It's hard to win in football, so we're excited to go out there against a great team and execute well and just, play the best of our abilities. So to go in there and know that you gave all your all, for the guy to the left and right of you, you're going to hear cheers and chants. We even sing a song in there. So that's exactly what you probably heard the song. That's what you heard.
What song is that, Abram?
I Got the Joy. It's I got the joy. I could sing it, but I'm pretty sure y'all heard it. And we sing that every time we win. So I think that started way back when. So
Sunday school?
the Sunday school, yes.
Abram, you had almost 30 carries. Is that a dream type game for you? Do you want that kind of workload?
For the most part, I'll take whatever I can get. They feel comfortable giving me the rock over and over, then I'm gonna get what I can. And so whatever I can do, to help the team, to get them going. If I got to run the rock 40 times, if I got to run, just whatever I can do to keep the chains moving.
Abram, you guys more to play, but you're bowl eligible. So the fact that you guys know that you'll be doing something postseason-wise, what does that mean to this locker room after a 2-7 season last year?
I feel like it means the most. Coming off not a really great season, putting in all that work and then finally seeing it pay off. I think as a team, we're excited for what we can do. Still a lot more ball out there to play. Despite being bowl eligible now, we still, feel like the sky's the limit.
BYU played with a pretty interesting front where they put a lot of guys on the line of scrimmage and kind of one deep guy back there to contain you. Did you kind of know going in, if I can just get through the line of scrimmage, I'm going to have a lot of green grass if I can just get through that initial fight?
Yeah, jumping into it, I think a lot of times once you get to that line of scrimmage, that's always what I'm thinking, at least whenever I get the ball. If I can just get through the line of scrimmage, there's nothing but, opportunity out there. So whenever I get the chance, I get through and I make them pay for trying to fill the hole. And the next thing you know, they don't want to fill the hole again. So that's one thing I think we established in the running back room, which we call bully ball. So, you got a little bully ball like that. So I think whenever I get out there on the safety, I got to make them feel it.
Yeah, it's a follow-up to that. Obviously the big plays are awesome, but there's a lot of times where you would take you get hit in the backfield and it could have been a 2-yard loss, but you're able to turn it into a 3-yard gain. You take a lot of pride in stuff like that too.
I actually do, yeah. I want to, get to the line of scrimmage. If nothing's there, I got to, still either get to the line of scrimmage or carry a guy for 3 yards. I take a lot of pride in that.
Abram, how inspired were you guys by the defense? They had 5 sacks, played well all day.
I think we played, complimentary football today. So, they fed off us, we fed off them. So whenever we see them do, sacks, force fumbles, all that, get the ball back to us, I mean, like I said, everything just skyrockets, everything just goes up.
You mentioned the holes. How good was the O-line today?
Oh, man, they were outstanding today. I mean, you could see them up front. They were moving people left and right, throwing a couple cuts out there, just giving me the opportunity to do, me and Treston to do what we do best. So, today I feel like they really performed like top notch.
Running behind them in spring ball to running behind them now, what do you think's changed about that unit?
Physicality. They're really physical now. They know exactly what they can do on the field, and they got confidence behind that now. So running behind them now compared to then, it's night and day. They're more physical, we're moving people, and we're getting yards.
Anything else for Abram?
Thanks, sir.
Thanks, Abram.
Thank you.
Thanks, y'all.